this is Riza. Let's talk about the same things that we go through and ponder life from a better angle. As they say, if you can change your situation, change your perspective. This is Same But Better podcast. Hello and welcome everyone. For today's video, we're going to talk about something prevalent, especially for us youths. And I'm sure we're all experiencing this and struggling here. But before that, I want to introduce to you our guest. Joining us today is a real expert in this field. Huy! Pero I invited him to share his own experience and ways to cope with internet addiction. So, hi Jezron, kumusta?
Hello, Rai. First of all, thank you for having me today. Actually, excited ako to share my knowledge and experience with regards to internet addiction. Hopefully, makatulong to at magkaroon ng mas malawak na understanding yung mga listeners para maging aware sila sa everyday na pag-consume ng internet.
At dahil excited ka na nga, wag na natin patagalin. Let's start by defining what we mean by internet addiction. How would you describe it?
So, internet addiction is a behavioral disorder characterized by excessive and compulsive use of the internet, despite its, negative consequences in various areas of life such as work, school, relationships, and physical health. Pero it's not just about spending too much time online, but also about the emotional and psychological dependence on the internet.
I agree. Also, studies have shown that the prevalence of internet addiction is increasing globally, especially among young people. According to some estimates, as many as 10% of the population may be struggling with internet addiction to some extent. And this number is likely to rise as more and more people become connected to the internet through their smartphones and other devices.
Yes, that's true. The impact of internet addiction on our lives can be both positive and negative. On one hand, the internet has opened up new opportunities for learning, communication, and entertainment. It also helped people cope with stress, anxiety, and depression during the pandemic. However, excessive internet use can lead to physical health problems, such as eye strain, neck pain, and sleep disorders. It can also lead to mental health problems such as anxiety, depression, and social isolation, and social problems such as cyberbullying, online harassment, and loss of privacy.
Are there any signs and symptoms na pwedeng tingnan ng isang tao to assess kung meron na ba talaga siyang internet addiction?
Well, mayroong mga symptoms sa iba't ibang aspects ang pwede nating ma-observe. First is yun sa behavior niya. Dito natin makikita yung signs ng internet addiction such as sa hindi pag-engage sa mga activities not related sa internet. He or she will spend mostly of her time online. Aside from that, if asked to limit or stop excessive usage of the internet, he or she will experience great difficulty dahil nga nagre-revolve na dito ang kanilang lifestyle.
Oh, so talagang makaka-affect din pala siya sa kanyang physical and mental state, ano?
Of course, as a matter of fact, even the social aspect ng isang tao ay affected. From the physical aspect, dito makikita yung pag-deteriorate ng health ng isang tao kasi hindi niya na namamanage yun ng maayos yung health niya. Dahil na rin ito sa poor concentration na epekto ng internet addiction and memory impairment. Some people with internet addiction also had a hard time distinguishing reality from fantasy. And because of that, nagkakaroon sila ng strained relationships, interpersonal or intrapersonal.
I see. Pero Jess, before we end, what can you suggest that we can do to manage our internet use? Also, para maiwasan natin yung internet addiction nga.
So, syempre, unang-una, set boundaries. Decide on specific times of day or week when you'll avoid using the internet or limit your usage during those times. For example, hindi ka gagamit ng phone during meals or before you go to bed. Next is mahalaga na we prioritize real-life activities. Make a list of your important tasks, relationships, and hobbies outside of the virtual world and prioritize them over online activities when necessary. This could mean scheduling regular exercise sessions or meeting up with friends in person instead of chatting online all day long. Lastly, practice self-care. Take care of your physical and mental health by getting enough sleep, exercise, and healthy food. Managing stress through relaxation techniques such as yoga or meditation, and practicing self-compassion by being kind to yourself when you make mistakes or face setbacks in your efforts to manage your internet use. Well, this could mean taking breaks from your screen every so often to stretch or meditate instead of scrolling endlessly through social media feeds.
Yes guys, tandaan niyo yun. Add ko lang din siguro is to seek support. If you're struggling with internet addiction or related issues such as anxiety or depression, consider seeking professional help or joining a support group for others going through similar experiences. This could mean talking to a therapist or counselor about your concerns or anyone na makakahelp sa'yo to deal with that. Huwag mo sarilihin lahat because mahirap siya if ikaw lang magpaprocess ng lahat. So, ayun na nga. Before we end, Jess, do you have any final thoughts or advice for our listeners?
With that, gusto ko lang sabihin na it's important to remember that technology can be a valuable tool for connecting with others and learning new things, but it should not replace face-to-face interactions or other activities that promote physical and mental health. By finding a healthy balance between technology use and other aspects of our lives, we can reap the benefits of technology while minimizing its negative impacts on our well-being.
Ayun! Grabe! Sobrang meaningful. Thank you so much, Jazran, for sharing your knowledge and insights with us today. I highly appreciate your time joining me today, and it was a good conversation.
Thank you rin, Rai. Na-enjoy ko to. Bye, everyone!
To all the listeners out there, thank you for tuning in to this episode of our Same But Better podcast. We hope you enjoyed listening to our discussion and learned something new today. If you have any questions or comments, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. You can find us on social media or visit our website for more information. Until next time, keep listening and stay curious. Bye bye.